Oh, yeah. How did that sound,
Damn.
Jonny?
Awesome. Nashville vibe.
It's so funky. I love it. I absolutely love it. I had so much fun making that.
I bet you did.
Okie dokie. Let us put the banners up. How you doing?
Banners. I'm good. How are you, mate?
I'm all good, apart, almost all 10 toes and fingers. Cause
You had an accident
I
again.
had a little accident at work. But
It's all right,
get
though,
into
Kirby. You were showing someone how to do their job, isn't that right?
Yeah. Pretty
Always
much.
goes well.
Yeah, when you're trying to train someone on how to do something correctly and then... Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Okie dokie, where is this? Ah, there we go. Branding. And there we go. We are episode 10. Double digits. Yeah. Oops.
Hey, that was quite good if we were ready for that part.
I've got another.
But
I've got another mini hand to do that.
Okay.
Let's see if we can do that.
Bring the mini hands out.
Welcome to the Core Podcast. We are on episode 10. We're finally doing the Meccano episode.
Party foul on my part.
Meccano sets. Yeah, it's not completely your fault, but I will blame someone on you. But okay, I managed to wing it all right and build the. There it is, the little Lego Avengers set, the War Machine Hulk Buster. Quite a fun set. I've got another Hulk Buster to build at some point.
I'm sure you do. Man loves his Lego.
I love it. I love to Hulk bust. But tonight we are building Meccano.
We are.
But so we both building motorbikes. Might as well think of the same. But first, we're going to start off with a new segment. Well, it's the same. It's the same segment with a bit of spice. Okay, this is what we call Bing Ching. What are they drinking?
Drum roll.
I had so much fun doing that.
Honestly, he's been teasing me with it, and I was like, I don't know what he's up to. There's drinks with question marks. What is it? Guess the drink. But no, it's what are we drinking this week?
Yes. Jonny, what are you drinking?
I've got a lovely... It's not urine. It's rum and lemonade because I was out of Coke.
Oh, no. But you had a bottle in your hand like a second ago.
Oh, I had a Corona. I've had a cheeky Corona at the start, and then I've got a sour IPA out of one of my selection boxes.
Oh, Brooklyn. So you've got a nice little buffet.
Yeah, well, someone's got to keep up the levels.
Yeah.
What are you drinking this week?
Johnny's drinking for two. For me, I'm drinking What the Fanta.
What the Fanta? Hint, hint, it's apple.
Guess
it
the
says
flavor.
It on the ingredients list. Apple flavoring.
Yeah. Yeah, basically I'm not allowed to drink for a week because I'm on penicillin.
Because he's in Egypt.
Because I'm in Egypt. Basically, I put a 3mm drill through my finger while holding a piece of plastic trying to drill something out, and it slipped and went through.
Everyone knows me and Kirby are very professional.
Yeah, the funny bit was I was showing someone how to do the job right, and that happened.
Yep.
And then went off to A&E, did my thing, and then yesterday I was at a plastic surgeon to have a look at it. But all is good. I just now give kind of a almost permanent middle finger, which is great. That one doesn't bend properly because I put a knife through it. So, out of all my hands, it's been these two. All my fingers.
Just all them fingers being somewhere.
Yeah. I did feel like I disappointed the staff though, because they were saying it's like, today there hasn't been much interesting things happening, not very many exciting injuries. I'm like, all right, next time I'll leave it in there.
Give me a second, I'll see what I can come up with.
So should we crack on with these Meccano sets? I haven't built Meccano in years.
No, I haven't. This was such a strange idea that came into my head. I was like, Meccano, engineering, 3D printing ish. Man, let's roll with that.
A lot has changed, but let's crack into it. I'm going to move my camera down. I'm going to try and
Yeah, boy.
boom.
That's just your crotch.
Yeah, I need to straighten it out.
Your crotch?
No, that's upside down. So I'm building a Ducati thingy.
He's got like a street bike. Mine's a sports bike.
Yeah. So Jonny did the thing of, let's open it and see what's inside. I prefer doing that live. Oh, that light over there is horrendous. Let me turn that off.
There's some beef.
There we go. Oh, I've been neglecting the comments, and it's only been you.
Don't worry, it's just me. I did have a roll.
Okay, yeah. So, Jonny, we've done what have you been drinking? What have you been watching?
This week, I've got some good news, mate.
You've been watching lots?
Well, I've never watched Orange is the New Black.
Oh, really? I have not watched that.
So, I started watching it, and I'm 2.5 series. Well, about coming up on 2 and a bit series in about 3 days. Other than that, I've been watching Below Dick.
Yeah, you've been talking about Below Dick. I had a sausage in my dick this weekend.
Oh, did you? How's your dick doing? Nice?
It's wet at the moment with all the rain.
Should dry it off with a towel.
Yeah, I started watching Below Deck and kind of... It's just very... excuse the pun, but it's very overboard. They go very overboard.
Yeah, it is. But I have not a lot else to do, and I'm now on series 6 out of 7. So I've done some watching this week.
Very nice.
I've been
watching... What have we been watching? I've started watching Miss...
Oh, yeah? How was that?
I didn't realise there was a hole in this.
Was there?
I didn't realise there was a hole on this side, so I cut this side, and while I'm trying to get it out, it just fell apart. You can tell I haven't done Meccano in a long time because I don't know what to expect. I don't know where to start. Like with Lego, it's quite easy.
It just looks like lots of small bits, and it looks like it might be frustrating for people of our caliber.
Construction tips. My peak getting in the way.
What? Sorry?
Is my peak getting in the way?
Your peak, eh?
Yeah, keep peak of my cap because I got this cap in Seattle.
Oh, and was that when you were on a user group trip?
Yeah, somehow I managed to weasel that one together.
Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, so who's joined us tonight? Come on, let's. If you guys have any questions, fire away. What was the last Meccano set you guys built, or when was the last time you played with Meccano? If you've never played with Meccano, let us know.
This looks frustrating.
The fact that you've only just opened the bags and you're already frustrated.
I do like the tires. Nice, same time.
They're so cool. Danny, how you doing?
What wheel centers have you got? Some nice injection molded pieces.
Yeah, I've got red ones.
You've got the red.
Now I've got some. Oh, these are injection molded. I thought they were cast.
No, injection molded a lot of it. There's some little like softer rubber pieces as well that obviously bend for forming of shapes.
Like,
I'm gonna go with my usual.
That's a bit disappointing, to be honest. Like, out of all
like
these bags, that's the only Meccano bits.
Yeah, you didn't like this bit really. This bit really should have been made of three pieces to form the shape.
Yeah, like this is all plastic bits. That's all plastic. Meccano's not what it used to be like.
No, as with everything, it's stuff happens. Man, these pictures are really small.
I haven't even gotten to that point. You tired? Yeah, you decided to do one hell of a day at work today. You did not need to do that much, Danny.
This Danny boy.
Yeah, it was his Sunday at work.
Mm.
I think he got a bit overexcited. Or you just didn't want to go ham.
One of the two. Oh.
So, like, this is all plastic bits. That's so disappointing.
You would have thought they could have done a little bit more.
Like, I get, like, creating certain shapes
It's difficult with flat.
can be tricky with flat beams and that. That's one thing I didn't like about Meccano is that in order to make certain shapes, you had to bend the beams.
Yeah, which meant you couldn't reuse them.
As easily, put that there. I mean, the basis of it is still the same. I think they've probably just jumped into injection molding to make it cheaper. I don't think it's as... I don't think it'll make it as rigid. Well, we'll see when we build it.
This is looking like quite a long process.
I haven't looked at the instructions yet. What? That's a tiny little piece. Yeah, keep that safe. RE. I'll probably lose it.
Consider it lost.
Hey, first bag of metal.
Metal.
The metal.
Oh. So, Kirby, what else is new?
What else is new?
In fact, let's start with the easy one. How's the dog? That's what everyone wants to hear about.
The dog is fine. He's doing dog things.
How's my cute little dog?
Little dog. He's upstairs now with the missus.
Aww.
Because he'll make too much of a noise down here. I'm going pumpkin picking in 2 weeks. I've never done that.
With the dog or?
No, not a lot of dogs.
You and the...
You remember Liz and Ronnie?
Oh, yeah.
Going with them. In other words, we're going to pumpkin patch and get pissed.
You hope, unless you're still on your antibiotics.
No, that'll finish on Friday, so...
Cool. Unless it grows a
got
second
1 week
finger.
to go through. But what was the worst thing is that I did that. I didn't bother going to A&E right away. I decided I'll do that after work. And on my way from work, bought a case of beer, brought it home, went to A&E, and they told me, you can't drink.
Oh, that is brutal. Was Danny a witness to this injury?
No, he was in the other room.
Oh. No video. Someone get the security feed. Someone's got to have footage.
The guy who has the password isn't in. But I have taken note of the date and time so that we can retrieve the footage.
We will need that for our idiot reel at the end of the year.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder when it's going to be our first, how long it'll take for us to get our first live injury.
Oh, no.
And who will be first?
Well, with us two, whoever knows.
I've very rarely cut myself.
No, it's just ankles normally with you, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that was once.
Yeah, and literally that was my introduction to you. Was this is the guy who fell off a stage?
Didn't fall off. I jumped off.
Bearing in mind, I was thinking this is like a stage. It's got to be like a head height stage, and he's done like an amazing crowd dive. This thing's like knee height.
I had to jump forward.
You oversold it. That's all I'm saying.
There were cameras. I had to perform.
I know someone that's got footage as well.
I've got the footage. I've got the CCTV footage.
Yeah, it's brilliant. For my liking, it doesn't get aired enough.
It's on my YouTube channel if you want to watch it.
I might have to do that.
Haven't you seen it, Danny?
Oh, someone drop a link in chat.
Oh, okay, let me go find this.
Timestamped URL.
Let's go for a quick hunt.
In fact, why don't you just throw it up live?
I could do that.
That way I get to relive it again.
Video. Oh, okay. I need to find out which video I put it in. Okay, no. No. It's not there. No.
These things is far too fiddly for my fat fingers.
I think it's this one, or it's this one. Or it could be that one.
Danny, I can't believe you work with him and you've not seen it. It's like comedy gold.
Okay, it's not that one because my ankle's intact.
You're not on your scooter.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I had to have a mobility scooter
For the rest of the week.
Okay, let's bring this in.
Young Kirby.
Sound. It's full screen layout. I don't know if you can hear the sound.
No.
Here it goes. Boom.
You can see the snap is the worst part in front of a room of people.
Like a crowd. And there's me. Boop. Ankle out. Let's do it again.
I mean, it's all good because everyone...
Change this.
No, it's all good. Everyone would go to America and they would definitely have... What's that thing you always get when you go to America? Health insurance.
Travel insurance.
Yeah, travel health insurance.
Look at that spend.
Kirby, what kind of coverage did you have?
Absolutely none.
My guy.
My guy. Okay. I haven't even started. I found 2 screws. You're distracting me, Jonny.
I'm not. I'm just telling stories. That's the idea of our channel. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's no logical sense in this, right? I'll let you know now. It's not like Lego where you need bag 1, bag 2. It's you need every bag, but we're going to package it separately just to be awkward.
Yeah, I'm trying to find washers now.
Yeah, well, there's different sizes and they're all in different bags, so...
Yeah, this is chaos.
I've opened nearly every bag and I've done one step.
Okay. B5.
I'm trying to use my logical way, which is to get all the parts together, but that makes no sense because all the parts are in different places.
It's almost like you got to sort this out properly first.
Kind of. Like, once you do like the James May approach, which is sit down, put everything in a logical order, in size order, in hole size order, in the amount of holes, and I ain't got time for that.
What's that term called? Knolling.
No, not sure, but I can't find a piece. Again.
Ouch. Yes. Actually, it didn't hurt that much because from there, I picked myself up and limped off to the bar, ordered another drink, and a glass of ice, and a towel so that I could
ice your ankle. Love it. That's how we roll here on the Core Podcast. Get up and crack on, finish your night, and then go to hospital.
No, I went pretty quickly after that when I had a feel and felt that it was like twice the size that it should be. I feel like, all right, wait a minute.
Something maybe ain't quite right here.
Something's not right here. Okay. Now this is the worst time to be like out of a finger because I've got to use all my fingers to hold it together.
It's, like you need like a little clamp
Like,
almost for some of these connections.
I'm trying to hold this entire assembly together without that finger. And it just keeps telling me, put more stuff on. Go on. Put a few more bits on there. Let's see how long you can last.
You can fit another 3 plates on that tiny one bolt. So, Danny, if you were really clever, what I would now do is find that video on YouTube, because it is on Kirby's YouTube channel. Hint, hint. And do some screenshots and print it off and put it around the office.
No one needs that.
Yes.
Well, Danny did fall off his chair the other day as well.
Was it in the accident book?
No. See, we only put things in the accident book when, like, it's actually necessary. Like,
Dare I ask if your finger was...
He's always like, oh, you cut yourself in the accident book. It's like, mate, it was a paper cut.
Dude, it's a special breed in health and safety. See, and in my OCD, I have to have the square of the washer parallel with the sides, which also doesn't help things.
My whole thing's assembled loosely, and I've now got to turn the page.
Have fun.
Okay. I'm still not screwing things yet.
No comment.
I'm just putting things on top of each other. Like, holes are being filled, but nuts aren't being screwed.
Oh, are you listening to what you're saying right now?
I know exactly what I'm saying. I skipped a step.
The spanner is absolutely dog.
Yeah. How am I supposed to have that much? Oh, that's how. I did my first screw. Oh, all these Allen keys now.
Allen keys?
Yeah.
What, this, like... Yeah, they're all these little hexagon things. At least you did the tool, to be fair, the tool is quite nice. That will go in my toolbox. In fact,
which one?
do you know... Yeah, the nice Allen key wrench.
Yeah, so like back in my day, Meccano was a screw. It was a star head screw. So I don't expect them to... I don't know when they switched to Allen.
One of the torque screws.
Allen!
No, it used to be torque screws back in the early 1800s when Kirby was but a boy.
Allen! Oh no, that's Steve. Steve!
No.
Okay. Orientation is correct.
It's 9.5 millimeter.
I need a washer. Yeah, like... Oh, God damn it. I need...
Another hand.
How many holes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another finger. Just one more finger will be enough.
Better watch your bunghole.
And I'll be able to hold everything together.
One more finger. You shouldn't have drilled through it.
Well, it's not like I planned it.
You did it.
And then my dog just sees this big thing on my finger. It's like, I need that.
That is now mine. I want to chew it.
So I had to deal with that when I got home.
I bet that was
when
good
I sat
fun.
on the couch, just him going mental, just going nuts for my hand.
You're like, no, it's already broken. Leave it alone. Oh, I've put the bolt in the wrong place.
That's what she said.
To be honest, I was about an inch out.
Every inch counts.
It makes a big difference.
That's quite interesting.
What?
Mother.
We really need like a little beep button.
We just beep ourselves. That was the hardest thing to do on Brad's stream because he was very strict about it is family friendly.
Yeah, it's difficult because I forget.
So this is quite interesting. It's at an angle, and to achieve that, they just like fucking mashed a bunch of stuff together. So that those two are even, and then this one they just put a washer in a different size one.
Oh, just to push it apart. Well, that's
Yeah.
a similar piece to what I'm doing, but mine's not on an angle. Again, that bit should have been a few separate pieces.
Yeah. Like three pieces.
Big cop out in my book.
Yeah, I do feel like there's something missing.
There's some cheating gone on.
Speaking of cheating, I should go and have a snack.
Why? Are you meant to be on some health regime?
Nah. I'm hungry.
What?
I just want to go. I never got my snack tonight.
You snack?
Yeah, every night after dinner, I have a snack.
Okay.
It's part of my regime.
Regime. I'm not sure you can call it a regime.
Why not?
I eat what I want when I want. Regime.
Why can't I call it a regime?
Because it's not a regime. It's just you eating what you want when you want. It's like saying, I'm on a diet. I eat what I want.
But it is every day after dinner.
You have a snack.
Yeah, after dinner. Okay, I've done a whoopsie, and I need to get on all fours. And hopefully I don't turn off my PC at the same time because
I hope
my
not.
spring sprung everywhere.
It'll just be me here.
Okay.
Now this is a new Meccano invention. See what that is, Kirby?
There's a bolt.
Yeah, but do you know what type of bolt?
A screw-in bolt?
No, it's a nylock bolt, so it's self-locking.
Oh, nylock.
Yeah, rather than like your standard bolt that you get in Meccano, it's just like a flat piece of...
Yeah, I know what nylock is.
Yeah, it's quite tasty. Do I have a Meccano version? What the frig?
Can you get on crack duty, please?
Crack duty? What tells you if yours is...
Yeah, I'm trying my best not to.
I'll remind you. I'll tell you. You're all good.
No. Yes. I got it.
You found it.
Yeah.
Crack and crisis averted.
Yeah, because I'm trying to put this little spring in, and that sprung. How are we half an hour in, and I've done like nothing?
It's like the Lego episode where I was nearly finished.
Yeah, it's because you got me to spend 15 minutes to find a video of me breaking my ankle.
No, I didn't. It took you about 30 seconds.
It took me about 30 seconds.
Oh, he's gone into child mode.
How am I supposed to hold down two washers with a spring and then... Oh, no, it's not self-tapping. It's been threaded.
Meccano don't do self-tapping, I don't think.
I just saw like I've got to screw plastic in, and usually when you're given like a plastic piece,
Mm.
it's self-tapping.
Well, that's my progress. I can see the front fork's going to come off the hinged part.
This is some sort of suspension.
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that bit.
Yeah, don't, because then you'll be on the floor like me, showing a crack to everybody.
You're cracking.
The Kraken has been released. Release the Kraken. I mean, I can't be that mad at Meccano. I mean, the set costs £30. I think that's one thing Meccano's been able to do very well is keep their prices down. I think it's mostly because they're just most of it's plastic now.
Well, based off this, yeah.
So we've got a new printer at work.
Oh, is that the HP one?
Yes.
How is it going?
It's very cool. Actually, I'm
Very good.
very impressed with the machine. Like the speeds that it can print out are ridiculous. The quality of the parts are alright. Like they look alright. They're like when they come out, they're like this grey color. But
is this the one you've been dyeing? You've been dyeing stuff this week, haven't you?
Yeah, I dyed some colors.
The Pokemon ones, whatever they were. Yeah, they look cool.
But those aren't HB. Those are normal nylon. Those are just the new HB colors. Because if we dye color to HB, it looks really bad because it's grey underneath, and
it takes the sharpness out of it.
It looks like a grey, but if you look very closely at it, it's actually more of a speckly black and white.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really see it, and that's the tricky part. This stuff is very hard to photograph.
Yeah, you can see it's got like some sort of black in it.
Yeah, that's because inside of it is actually black. The curing agent is black. So because it's black and the powder is white, it makes the outside grey. So yeah, we're still learning how to make it work properly. But it's been fun so far. Danny's fucking taken a shine to it. Yes, you have. He spent a whole night researching it.
It's commitment, and I like it. I want to get some nice SLS prints done of a project I'm working on. I think it'd be nice. So I might have to hit you guys up for some nice nylon-y prints.
Oh, wow, I've got to get a bolt in there with my fat fingers.
Yeah, I'm struggling with the current fat finger situation as well, mate. It's okay.
Okay. And once I've done it on the one side, I've got to do it again on the other side.
The front forks aren't easy either, I'll tell you that now. I'm trying to get about 6 washers together.
Oh, wait until you get to springs.
That bolt just is not long enough.
This is a job for the sticker tweezers.
You're bringing the tweezers out?
Yeah, so I can actually get in there. Oh, God damn it. I guarantee there's a tool for this. And there is. So, I don't know if that's right.
Guess you'll find out. Look at that.
Because I think you can balance. Because this has like a little thing on it, like a little grip. So I think if you put a bolt on it, you can then use that to insert. If it doesn't all fall apart. Oh my God, this is the worst thing ever.
Well, you've been doing step 1. I'm on to step 6, and I've got my front forks with a nice hinge.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Is this going to be a just going to be another multi-episode build.
Well, how many pages has your book got?
Lots.
Lots. Not the answer I was looking for. I need to use my spring.
Oh my gosh. Can you just die? Ah.
Kirby doesn't
This
do
is
well
so-
with frustrations.
Let's go to the front where there's building techniques. I was right. So I don't know what your spanner looks like, but your tool looks like.
Mine looks like this. It's quite
So
fancy.
the section that you're holding.
Yeah, it has a square slot in it. Does yours have that?
Oh, well, my square slot's there, but I'm talking about the very tip,
The tip.
the other tip.
The pointy tip.
That yeah. So there you can get a
Slot
bolt
things
in
in.
there.
Ah.
You can slot a bolt in. Mine's doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, it grips them. I see what you mean. That's very good. Yeah, it's
mine,
like... Thanks for the tip, Kirby. I'll be sure to use it.
yeah, if only mine fucking worked.
Not my fucking problem.
Try a different bolt.
Right, I'm going to do what I normally do and tighten it to bits.
Yes. God damn it. No. Get in there.
Nice
What do you
bit
need
of
to print, Johnny?
suspension. What do I need to print? Some stuff for this, some projects I'm working on. And I want to just get some nice prints of some of the models I've done in the past. Just little things. So I'll have to pop them your way. Some Star Warsy things. Obviously, I love some Star Wars prints. I've got some R2-D2 things I need to get done. So I'm thinking I might
screwed it in.
Screwed it good.
All right.
Do what with that? These are built for people with small fingers, I'm telling you now.
How am I supposed to hold this in place? Hold a tool and a screwdriver.
I'll give you a hint, mate. If it's like mine, it's called magic.
Ooh, space magic.
Space magic.
Got that magic in me. When I think it comes back to me.
It's ridiculous.
Okay. That is one down.
There's a mistake in my instructions.
For realsies.
Genuinely, for realsies. Okay. Step 8 here shows the bolt going in the top bolt hole, whereas the other one goes in the bottom bolt hole. Step 10, this bolt goes in the top bolt hole, which would already be filled if you followed the instructions. So this one, they need to both go in the bottom hole. Shocking, Meccano.
Or maybe you add something on the left.
No, I don't add anything on the left. Nothing gets added. Also, if you put it in the top, all the washer wouldn't fit. Poor show.
Poor showing. Okay. We're learning. We're getting there. I'm not, but we're getting there.
Right. You seen the gap in there? Right here.
Yep.
How am I meant to get my fingers in there with a bolt?
That's where you use this, where you put a bolt in your little...
Can't fit the tool in there either.
That's what she said.
Probably.
Like, none of my bolts fit in the slot, so I've got to, like, force them in.
Yeah, you need it's so you can use it as a bit like it's got tension so they don't just fall out.
Oh no, but mine's completely steel, so I can't do it with one hand.
Oh yeah, yours is steel. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, mine just pinged off now.
Kirby currently hates me for suggesting Meccano.
No, Meccano's fucking great.
When it works.
When it works, yeah. So I feel like this thing's going to ping off. I'm going to lose an eye. I need safety goggles.
Yeah, I mean, you've already done a finger this week. It might be an idea.
What's your worst injury you've had, Jonny?
Been a few. I smashed my head when I was like 6 months old. That was a pretty bad one.
Well, that's not really your fault because, like, you didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, I tell my mum that and a lot, and I blame her.
I know there's a video somewhere of Sarah like smashing her lights out when she was like 2.
Nice. Other than that, I cut my thumb in half once down the middle. That was a pretty nasty one.
How old were you then?
That was probably about 13 with a garden saw.
What were you doing with a garden saw?
What, 13? I was quite an outgoing kid. I used to get involved with a lot of stuff and build things, didn't I? So I went a bit into my thumb with a decent job on that. That was like my nail was in half for months.
Fucking bolt is skew.
Yeah, I've had quite a lot of minor ones. Football used to do me in as well.
You played football?
Yes, many years.
You don't seem like the sporty type.
Oh, I used to play in goal. Less running. I used to get quite a few injuries with that.
Well, then maybe you weren't a very good goalkeeper.
It was more I used to get kicked and stuff.
You know, you got to stop the ball, not people.
Well, it was sort of 50-50 at that point.
I have once, and this is one injury. I broke my arm, but basically it was over here. I'd broken it there, dislocated it there, and fractured it twice here. I was riding Heelys. Remember those?
I don't know if I can speak to you anymore.
Mate, I was the tits on those things.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Until
you went over your tits.
Yeah, basically I fell back and I was wearing a watch and the watch face basically created a pivot point and snapped the wrist.
Shattered it, yeah, nice.
Yeah, there's that. I've had 3 motorbike crashes. There's no feeling on the top of my foot, on the left foot. Because I basically gloved the top of my foot completely, like, clean the skin off. That was very fun. It is done. I've got massive cuts down my arms from my motorbike as well. Yeah, so little draw through the fingers, nothing.
Kirby, have you ever stacked it off an electric scooter?
No, but you have.
I have indeed. With
I
style
watched
and
you.
prowess.
I mean, it wasn't that bad of a crash, but it was still great. You got banned from scooters.
Uber banned me from renting scooters. Good days. The best part of that was when the scooter just kept going into traffic, and I was like, probably did well to just get off that one.
Oh, good times.
Very
I miss
good
scooting.
times. So do I. So do I.
We always see people scooting because there's a company that service and build and customize electric scooters.
Scoots.
So we always see them test riding them in the industrial park. Okay. What are the odds of that? And I'll show you what those odds are.
What the?
Look like a tit, more like it. Who looked
I
like a
saw
tit?
that one. You. In your Heelys, I think that was aimed at.
Or you on your scooter.
Yeah, I think it was before the scoot reference. I did spot Danny.
No, I think it's your scooter.
No, it was definitely referenced at Heelys. Danny, Heelys or scooter?
I really don't think so.
I think it will have been Heelys.
Yeah, sure. Sure, Johnny. Sure.
100% related to Heelys.
Mate, Heelys were awesome.
They were sure something. Oh, fudge.
So, what I meant by what are the odds of that? But one of the bolts is connected to one of the nuts in the bag.
Probably
Definitely
quite low. Scooter.
Maybe went through our polisher. Our polisher at work has a tendency to assemble parts.
Assemble parts.
Yeah.
Or it vibrates them together.
Yeah.
That's quite a good skill to have.
Okay. Got that magic in me. Now that song is in my head and now I'm singing. Damn, that was good.
Damn, what was good? That was extremely loud.
I was singing.
Oh, is that what that was?
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Long.
Don't tell me I've done a whoopsie on the first step.
Already.
Oh, no. Where's the inventory? Oh, no.
Have you done an error?
No. Potentially, maybe.
How the frig do I get into there?
Okay, I'm going to assume no. And crack on.
I think that's the wrong assumption.
No, because when I put my screw on there, the thread should be going down a lot further than where the thread is on the actual thing. And there's no other bolts that have that same size and thread. Or thread length. And the only other bolts I've used that have that is this one, and that had the same thread length.
Thread length always matters.
No, it's all about the thread depth.
Pitch of thread.
B4. Okay, I'm going to the back. Nope, there's only 132mm long screw. One type.
There's a 1-to-1 scale thing on the book, you know.
I'm a slappy boy.
I can tell.
All right. So, show and tell time. Let's get this into focus. So that's my diagram, and that's my screw. Do you see it? So screw thread goes a lot further down in the diagram.
No, that
than it
isn't
does
the
in
right
the
mold. I've got these
But
ones
this-
that have got a longer thread. Have a look through your bag.
They're all here. There's another one that's there. So I've used 3, and in this book there's only 3. Well, I've used 1. There's 2 here, and there's only 3 of that specific one, B4. So I'm going to go with the assumption that I'm right.
When's that ever gone wrong before?
Yeah, that's coming up with good ideas. Like, they've never gone wrong. When is an idea of ours gone wrong?
To be fair, we have a lot of good ideas when we're together. It's a well-known fact that we have good ideas.
This frame is starting to bend and flex now. It's pretty cool. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like
mine's got a
I'm
bit
creating
of a-
shapes with the plastic. Like, yes, it's plastic, but the plastic is quite bouncy.
Permeable.
Danny, if you got a scooter, would you scoot into work?
Hell yes, he would.
Would anybody else scoot into work?
I would.
Oh, so I've been jumping on Audible quite a bit lately.
You been on them audiobook things?
Yes. Been enjoying some audiobooks. I've been listening to The Men in Green Faces.
The Men in Green Faces. What happens in that so far?
So it's about a SEAL in Vietnam, and kind of like the Brotherhood of the SEALs and how the SEALs work and operate and that stuff. And it's quite interesting to listen to kind of how they work and how they think, and that's quite. I've always been fascinated with the military. I've always said that I should have joined the military, but that never happened.
I often have thought about it, but I'm not fit enough. And I say that freely.
I was thinking of joining the Air Force, going to fly planes, but that fell apart. But it's also the discipline of the military, the training and all that. It just fascinates me. Whenever I see these like recruitment ads on the TV, I look at Sarah and she's like, no. Like they would accept me, but
Them right.
well, I wouldn't. I'll probably go somewhere further higher up, not into any battles or anything. But yeah, it's the brotherhood, the camaraderie, that word.
Camaraderie.
That one, yeah. That just kind of it just tickles me pink. In the Navy, we will drown 7 seas in the Navy. Have you watched the pandemic special yet?
I have not.
The South Park special.
No.
It's pretty damn good.
Good.
I don't know where you can watch it. I've watched it from sources.
Sources.
Yeah, I watched it from a undisclosed location.
Care to share them with me?
I might have a link.
Goodo.
Yeah, I wasn't going to wait until later this year. Although, to be fair, later this year is like 2 months away.
Oh man,
Did you get a pre-order for a new console? You going to buy a new console?
I might have to invest in a new PlayStation at some point, but I don't think it'll be this year.
Well, it's not like you play your own PlayStation.
No, I tend to have other stuff to do on an evening. I'm normally up to stuff on my laptop and that. Last few weeks I've been sat on SolidWorks again, so boom.
Oh, boom, baby.
How are you getting on? Any progress over your way?
Yeah, I'm actually, things are going somewhere.
I've got a motorbike shape.
I think that's rear suspension, thus. Oh, you actually, but yours is there's a lot of body work on yours. Well, mine's quite naked.
Yeah, there is. I'm a bit worried about the amount of body work.
Oh, you're having a laugh, aren't you?
I can totally see what you mean by some of the amount of joints that you have to make on this is unbelievable.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa.
You fucking what?
That's exactly what I've just said. Okay.
All right. Fucking what, mate?
You what, mate? You know who I am?
You know who I am?
Ronnie Pickering.
Ronnie Pickering. Who is Ronnie Pickering?
He's from Hull. Don't you know who he is?
That's just so good.
It's even better when you've got a mate who used to live around the corner from him.
What, for realsies?
For realsies, yeah.
I'm Ronnie Pickering.
Do you know who I am? I couldn't give a fuck, mate.
That was actually quite easy.
No, famous last words that.
No, like that was really easy. Oh, shafts are happening. That shaft is too short. Scale 1 to 1. The length is correct, but the diameter isn't. And there's no other things.
It doesn't get easier once you've got more of it together either, because it just gets harder to get in places.
It gets harder to hold. Okay. At least there's bits disappearing, which means it's getting easier to find.
My pile doesn't feel like it's got smaller.
Okay, I need one of those. I need 2 of these. I actually can't wait to put these wheels on for some reason.
I quite like the wheels that you have to build the spoke parts.
I really hope that's the last thing to do, because there's just something about putting the wheels on last. I
Makes
get
you
really
feel like
upset.
you're finished.
Yeah, like I get really upset. Like all the Lego vehicles I've built, you put the wheels on like a quarter of the way in, and I'm just like, no,
It doesn't make any sense.
no, wheels going last.
It's the way it is. You get your axle in, maybe, yeah, but you don't put your wheel on until the last step. It's like putting the minifigure in first.
Okay. Okay, wow. Okay. A lot of thinking. Okay,
I only pick these things. I pick these things just to annoy your head.
Is this payback for the wood models?
Yeah, it is that last bloody wood model that sits on the end of my desk and just mocks me.
keep forgetting not to use. I can't use a finger. Oh, I'm disabled. Come on, get in there, you. Alright. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. Why aren't you coming on? Am I using the wrong shaft? Am I using the wrong bit of plastic? Yes.
Tell you who we haven't seen tonight so far appear in the comments. Good old Chris.
Oh, nice. So it falls apart. Yeah, it's Chris. Message him.
I don't know. It's unusual not to see him floating about.
I'm always interested in who the lurkers are.
The other 4 people.
Yeah.
Oh no. I've got a problem.
I'm gonna slap a bitch. Yes. Fucking get in there. Yes.
I still think that's the right screw, so I'm going to roll with it.
Did I put it on? Oh shit! I put it on the wrong way.
You get in there with short-lived. Cool. We're up to a total of 5 extra lurkers.
Ooh. Okie dokie. I mean, what should we build next after this, Johnny? Or what would those of you who are watching? What would you like to see us build?
Please say a bar.
A bar?
Yeah, I want to open a pub.
So do I.
Core Podcast Pub. You've got a bar.
Yeah, but now it's wet and rainy outside, so it's not as fun. What are your lockdown rules like at the moment?
Pretty, I don't know. Not happening, put it that way. There's nothing in place where I live at the minute, other than the wear a mask when you go out in the shops and that. Other than like the national stuff, anyway. There's no extra, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's interesting. I've got these little pins like that will go in. So instead of using screws, you just put these like little lock pins in.
Oh yeah, like a little split kind of arrangement. Or...
Yeah. So you see how that's just held in with a pin instead of a screw.
Fancy.
Like with all the struggling with that kind of mechanism would have saved my life. Well, I don't know about saving my life, but made things easier. It's a bit excessive.
Am I doing this right?
Are you like sniffing your microphone or something?
I was a little bit a minute ago. I do it when I focus.
Like you just start like rubbing your face in it.
Start getting hungry. Start chewing it up.
I don't say hungry. I want a snack.
You know how to snack tonight?
No.
We haven't heard about it, have we?
I had Skittles last night. and
With
chocolate.
Skittles.
Yeah.
Oh, I've missed a step.
I'll have to take my snack to bed tonight then.
Take your snack to bed. Unreal.
When else am I going to have it?
You could forego your snack tonight.
It's tradition, Johnny. You can't forego tradition.
Don't break tradition.
Yeah, just like with the mini cake, which you made me beat into my head.
It's best tradition ever. As long as you didn't bring the keg. You don't tell me you didn't enjoy it.
Oh, I absolutely loved it. It was great. Boing. Let's try a different pen.
It's so frustrating, this sometimes.
Are there different types of pens? There are different types of pens. I just happened to use the right one the first time. Because one pen is taller than the other one. We need to get Chase Sean up to make that freaking soundboard. We basically want to make a soundboard, so we can make like fart noises and stuff like that.
Sure as ever. Aren't we just?
I don't get people who don't laugh at farts.
I feel like we've hit a new low.
Like, what's not funny about a fart? Like, every single person does it. So, like, why do you get scolded? Like, oh, that's disgusting. You know, when you do it.
I found my error. Sorry to interrupt your speech on why you should be allowed to fart more.
It's not farting more. It's just I don't know why people like don't like it. Fart. It's good for the heart. The more you eat. No, it's beans.
The more you shot.
No, it's beans. Good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better it feels. So eat green beans every meal. I'm gonna lose my shit.
What's happening on the Kirby Meccano situation?
Fuck!
Doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I made a whoopsie.
It's not long enough.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Hard smash.
Breathe.
Okay. Oh, that's still backwards. Okay. Let's do that again. This is so frustrating. Like, I feel like the roles have reversed here.
Well, you're getting frustrated this time.
No, you're having a swimming time. And I'm the one it's all cussing.
Yeah, well, it's like the wood model when I snapped my thing. No one had any sympathy.
Oh no, because that was your whoopsie.
It was a big whoopsie.
That wasn't a design flaw or anything. That was a Jonny flaw.
It was a Jonny flaw, I admit that one freely. I totally wrecked the model.
Should we do another one?
Not for a little while, I'm still recovering.
Got that PTSD.
I just need to refill my glue supply after having to use so much.
Well, what would be another good model?
I don't really know. We could maybe get some ideas sent in. Danny might have one.
No, Danny will he'll curse us with something very difficult.
Maybe he'll choose another Meccano set.
I'm actually out of breath.
You're out of breath from doing Meccano.
Yeah.
That is a new low for us.
Boom, baby. Been playing much video games lately?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
That's cool. The new Star Wars Squadron's out.
I saw that and everyone's going on about it and I do really want it.
It's only 35 quid.
I know. I am tempted with it. Have you got it, or not?
No, not yet. I'm not really looking at buying games at the moment. Till PS5 comes out. Turn the page. Every now and then I complete a step. Turn the page.
Danny says 3D printed prop from scratch.
Ooh.
You're right. You
I'd have to
gone
print.
fancy.
Yeah, I'd have to 3D print all the bits beforehand.
Or design on one and print for the next.
Ooh, like a speed design, like what? Like a lightsaber, because that's quite easy. That's a revolve.
Yeah, basically, it's just a fancy revolving it with a load of features.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do an hour one of that.
Oh, so there we go. That's a plan. Next week, lightsaber design 101.
No cheating. I know you've done one before.
I'm sure you've done one as well.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. You're keen. You've done one before. Yeah. Bunghole.
Yeah, bammo.
Yeah, bunghole.
Riding a bunghole. For anyone that doesn't know what a bunghole is, go and research.
Don't. Like, this is.
A bunghole.
Yeah, I don't know what Google will throw up.
It would throw up the hole in a barrel that's clogged with a cork bung. I'm confident in that. Do you want me to test my theory?
Is this where we find out what your search history is like?
It's all right normally.
Have you gone to see your parents yet?
They're in Portugal still.
Didn't you go and see them in Portugal?
Yeah.
So why don't you get your alcohol?
I only had hand luggage.
What are they doing in Portugal?
They live out there. Here you go. Bunghole.
What does that T-shirt say?
This one.
That's the bottom right, yeah. Ask me about my bunghole.
Deep South barrels. Love it.
At least it's not hot, because then I'd be sweating at the same time.
Sweating. Ooh, I'm getting onto some body work.
God damn it. I screwed the spanner into place. Before releasing the screw.
Kirby. 10 points for Gryffindor for you.
10 points to Gryffindor. I really want to go and do the Harry Potter thing.
I'm not a big Harry Potter guy.
Back to Audible. I actually want to get one of the Harry Potter books and have a listen.
Have a cheeky listen.
Yeah, it's Stephen Fry who does the.
That would be quite
reading.
good.
That's one reason. Stephen Fry. And number 2 is just to see how they compare to the movies.
Mm.
I'm sure Danny's read the books multiple times.
Is he a Potter nerd?
Well, we've gone through this before. He has like 100 wands.
Oh yes, the wands. No one will beat my photo with a wand.
Do we want to see it again?
Yeah, boy.
Bing. Ching. What are they drinking?
I love that you've put that together.
It was going to be just an image, but then it grew because I was trying to find that picture at the end.
Yeah.
And then I found all the other pictures. I was like, hang on. Ideas
The
are
question
happening.
is, what were you drinking at the time?
Of making that.
Yeah.
I literally made that 15 minutes before this.
Or nothing because of your accident.
Yeah. As a reminder, Johnny, I'm not allowed to drink.
I know you're not. Danny says he wants to see some sanding. Unlikely, I'll not lie, Danny.
Do not like sanding. Like, people that get off on sanding are weird.
Don't insult Karen.
Ooh, shots fired.
You insulted the sanding prowess.
I saw Karen posted some story, or someone posted a story and tagged Karen about someone who like sanded their partner to death.
Yeah, and Karen's comment was, "What grit?"
Asking for a friend.
Yeah. Hashtag watch out, Luke.
Luke Daly.
Luke.
Oh, that's why. I was like, whoops.
You made another error.
Nope, I just had to move a thing.
Sounds like an error.
No, like I meant to like put a bolt through this, and I was supposed to go through that, and I didn't realize that all I needed to do was beep.
Oh, I see.
Pull it a little bit out.
Ooh.
Pull it a little bit out. Pull it a little bit out. Did my user group meeting this week. That went well.
I know.
Gotta catch up with old Matt Schmutzer.
Print my ride, Detroit. 8 Mile.
I wonder if he likes Eminem as much as Danielle.
Unlikely.
Yeah, I spoke to him, and he is keen to jump on here. And we
Nice.
bought some of his coasters, but we need to wait for his coasters to go public. Well, not public, but basically we're going to align it with a launch of one of his coasters.
Nice.
He's been speaking apparently with theme park people in the UK as well.
Yeah, I saw in his presentation there was one from Alton Towers. Was it Oblivion? I was there, yes. I'm a good user group user. I'll tune in. I support my user group. Don't you worry, Kirby.
Yeah, boy.
Repping your numbers.
Bumping them numbers. Okay, I feel like I'm actually making something that's like weighty and actually like you haven't done much, have you?
No, I've got a whole bike.
Yeah, but it's very bare bones. Where mine's just a chunk.
I'm starting on some bits now, I think.
Okay, let's find this one. And that's... I'm doing some metalwork now.
Some sheet metal work.
Have you ever done welding, Johnny?
Yes. No, I'm not very good. Well, I can weld, but it's not pretty. It'll hold stuff together.
It'll hold.
It'll do, donkey. It'll do.
That'll do. That'll do. I found love in somebody once told me the world is full of I ain't God damn it! I'm gonna hold like a bazillion things together again.
Yeah, I get that it uses bolts to fix it together, but this holding thing is a little bit ridiculous at times.
It's redonk, isn't it?
Donk donk.
Yeah, Meccano was never this difficult. Although I never made anything difficult with Meccano because I wasn't very good.
I had a really cool set once that was basically a Meccano RC car. So you got like the remote control bottom part and you built the body on top.
Oh, nice.
That was cool. But you'd build it a couple of times and you're like, right.
It's like you need other sets to kind of make something else.
Yeah, on top of. So you could have done like, you know, like an excavator or something else if you wanted, but you'd have to buy another 4 or 5 sets.
Kind of like Lego.
Yes.
Did you ever watch the James May thing?
Classic toy.
I can't remember what the show is called, but he gets a bunch of engineering students to build a bridge out of Meccano, a bridge that he can walk across in Manchester.
Yeah. He did it as well, didn't he?
Yeah. So many people I know think James May is so boring and they don't like his stuff, but
No, I like his stuff.
he's so fucking cool.
He gets like the proper engineering behind stuff. That's why I think a lot of people find him boring.
Not only that, it's just his mentality of toys and that stuff, or even anything engineering. He just has this kind of thing about it.
He built a Lego house, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like full-size Lego house.
But he has that show where all he does is just take things apart and put them back together.
Yeah.
I love it. Seriously, it's so boring.
No, it isn't. It shows you how stuff works.
He's like the British Adam Savage.
Kind of, yeah. Apart from he maybe builds slightly less cool things.
But Adam Savage does the American thing. He does everything over the top, kind of.
Yes.
This thing just fell apart.
Start again. Danny agrees, says he's one of the coolest dudes ever.
Yeah, I was saying that. I know Danny absolutely loves Adam Savage. Watches Adam Savage's one-day builds every time. I feel like Adam Savage content now has changed a lot, but like since lockdown, but for the better. I don't know if you've watched anything lately.
Just little bits.
Like because of lockdown, he carried on making content, but he was doing it all on his own.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of having this high quality production, all of a sudden his stuff switched to a more low value
Him in a shed kind of job.
Yeah, him on his own and a camera filming what he's doing. And like fucking twat. There's an episode that he did with he was just making a sorting thing for his Lego. And the amount of mistakes he kept making while building it. But he left those mistakes in and just kind of seeing Adam Savage, someone who most of his stuff is always perfect and like he does it the first time and looks impressive, all of a sudden he's making mistakes. It just makes him seem a lot more natural.
Real world.
Yeah. I think they've had the Mythbusters speak at SolidWorks World before.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day.
Right, Kirby, how are you getting on?
I'm getting there.
Got some body work coming together.
Very cool. I'm trying to like not lose my shit. Basically.
Again.
Yeah. That's a tradition. Like that's the annoying thing about Meccano is that you get it all tight and then you move it slightly and it all like
the whole lot goes.
Yeah. Now all that frustrating work I'm gonna do, but the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Good fun. Yeah, I always used to love watching Mythbusters. It was such a interesting show.
I just don't like how many bolts I have left.
I would assume you're supposed to have a lot of bolts left.
I know, but I feel like I want to be like the parts are going down, but they're not going down as fast as I would think they should.
See, my parts are disappearing very quickly. Like I have very little parts to work with, but I do have a lot of like bolts left. All that.
That sounds like a yet again. I've picked the difficult one.
I chose this one because it looked the most interesting.
Sure.
I mean, you could have easily just told me to buy one.
I did.
No, like picked one for me.
Oh. No, I'm too nice. I gave you the choice.
The length of this bolt is just enough to do the job.
That just doesn't line up.
It does mean that when I move it, it undoes so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Unbreak my heart. I wonder why they use a square bolt instead of a normal bolt.
It's probably cheaper to make.
I don't think so, because a square bolt is a lot more unusual than a regular bolt.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like there's
It's
a
probably to do with
regular
it
bolt,
stuff.
because a square bolt would actually have to be manufactured, where a regular bolt they could just source. You fucking fuck. A regular bolt you can just source.
You can buy square bolts though.
Yeah, you can buy them, but they aren't manufactured. They're a lot more unique than just a regular bolt. So for them to go out and get square bolts, I feel like would actually cost more.
Possibly. Maybe someone will know and let us know. Maybe someone can let me know why the hell this didn't fit.
Cause you're dumb.
Oh, balls. I've done it the wrong way around, that's why.
That will have to hold. I'm not doing that. Do that later. Okay, that's gone in there. How's yours looking? How's everybody out there doing? You enjoying this? Because we're not. No, we're enjoying this. It's just
Yeah. Different.
Meccano is just a bit frustrating and fiddly. For fat fingers, or when you're not, when you can't use all your fingers.
Hey, dude, you did it. Don't blame me.
Again, I didn't plan for this. I mean, like, oh shit, we got to do podcast. How am I going to slink out of this one?
You should have done it the week before.
Oh, there's a bolt in there already. How's it?
What?
What? Oh. Fucking get in there, you
Mother.
dirty slag. We should get a swear counter.
I don't think you'd want one.
What interesting shows have those that are watching? What interesting shows have you guys been watching? Because it's always fun to find something new to watch and jump back into, like I have with Misfits. Like, guy at work was busy watching it. I was like, that looks quite interesting. Yeah, I got cracking with it. And now I'm addicted.
That's it. It's nice to find a series where you get really hooked on it and you want to just get through the lot.
You just want to sink your teeth into it. It's dangerous doing that, because either you get very sick of it and you can't be bothered to watch the rest of it, or you get really addicted and you watch all of it.
That's what you want. If it's a good series, you'll watch the lot.
See, this happened to me with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I started watching it and it was good, but then I binged it. But I binged the hell out of it. To the point where I just actually wasn't enjoying it anymore. And I stopped watching it, and I can't stomach jumping back into it. Because I just overdid it. It's like tequila.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah, once you've gone wrong with it, you don't go back. Danny's shouting out Utopia.
I've been told to watch that before.
By Danny.
What's that about again? No, by my old housemate. What's Utopia about again, Danny? I'm still doing my Marvel marathon though. That's still going bit by bit. Again, we don't want to
Tell
like
me what to-
overdo it and get bored of it.
Mm. Where are
Very
you up
quickly.
to now?
So we are busy with Thor 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite interesting because I haven't watched Thor 2 in a while and it actually kind of forgot most of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was catching me by surprise, which is always exciting. There's always like those shows or TV or movies that you love, but you give them enough years, jumping back into them, you fuck. You kind of you revitalize a bit of the joy and the excitement because you forget some of the important bits.
Yes. I'm sick of putting this bit together
You
now.
fucking wank. Bolts are just falling apart now. Oh no, you dick. Where the hell did you come from? Oh, you came from there. Okay, you stay there this time.
You fed up yet?
Close to it. Meccano's the worst. But we shall prevail. That's like the most normal looking Meccano piece I've actually had in the set.
Yeah, and it's a long, flat piece of bar.
Well, I've got others that are like thin and smaller. But that's the first like regular size Meccano piece.
Yeah, then I'm not sure though if some of this just we don't have enough Meccano knowledge as well.
This is supposed to have a loose fitting on it.
Does it say that?
Part. Yeah. There's like a little diagram saying that the bolt and the nut shouldn't touch the surface of the Meccano bit. So they're supposed to be loose. Oh, it's for the kickstand. A black guy stole my bike and asked for a back and he called me a cracker. Okay. And?
My hands are too fat.
Cool. Right, so that goes in here. I need S3 now. Really should. I'm actually quite looking forward to that now. More than I got to think about it, the us making a model.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be an interesting one. It's way too complex and strange to explain. Right, so oh, okay, it's going in. It's in. Oh, darn. I don't think that is that complex as this, though, Danny. Because this is pretty complicated. I hate Meccano. I'm sure people can create pretty cool. I'm sure people could create pretty cool things with. This.
Yeah, with Meccano, but it's just so frustrating.
I don't think it's probably our finest moment.
I think part of it is also we're just not used to, like, I guarantee it's the same thing with the wood model. We kind of towards the end got to a point where we were actually pretty spot on with it.
Yeah, if you gave me a few hours to sit and fiddle with this for ages, you'd probably pick it up.
Yeah. Did I make a whoopsie? I did make a whoopsie. I put the wrong piece on here. I was supposed to put the little one. Guess I'm taking it apart now. It's way too complex. What's that show called? Have you ever watched Eureka?
No, I want to. Never been round to it. Do tell me what it's about.
So Eureka is it's basically this cop who's basically just a city cop, and then he moves to a town called Eureka, where all these strange and weird things start happening. But it turns out like the whole town is just filled with super geniuses and that, and they've got like a hidden kind of facility where they do experiments and that stuff. and test new technologies and all that stuff. And he's got to basically because he wasn't born in the town, he isn't as smart as everybody. It's quite interesting. Like it's quite fun.
Put it
Get
on
you
the list.
thinking.
Get you thinking, eh?
Let me put this. Cute. Okay, back on track. Fix my whoopsie.
You hope.
That one goes in there. Oh, I need to find more of these damn screws. So it'd be better if like each different screw type was in a different bag.
Yeah, it's not Lego where there's like some sense in how it was packed. It's just there's all your bits.
You're a big boy, you can work it out.
Get cracking.
Oh, that bodywork looks fucking awesome, dude.
Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see. I don't know which way up it goes or anything yet.
Well, the black is bottom. I'm sure you can look at the box and figure it out as well.
That's what I have been doing.
Cool. Well, this Meccano is slowly coming together. At the moment, I just see pictures and I can't figure out what's going on. 2, 3, 4. Oh, fuck. Like, Lego instructions actually used to be more like this, where there was a lot more multiple steps in one thing. And I can see why they've reduced it, because if I was a kid trying to do this,
It'd be a friggin' nightmare.
I wouldn't be too pleased.
It's miles off.
Da, 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 do, do. When are you going to build your own computer, Jonny?
Not for a long time. I don't have a need.
Build one inside your R2.
There'll be some computerage in there.
Oh, heavens. Heavens above. I've got to fit what in there? Alright, tweezers. This is a job for the tweezers. I did not expect this to be as complicated as it is.
I didn't.
When do you finish your 2 weeks quarantine thing?
Yesterday.
So you've been out the house now.
Yeah.
Did you behave? Or have you been out gallivanting at the pub?
No, I stayed fairly local today.
Is going to Spain worth it? Portugal?
Yeah. Damn right it was.
Okay, that's finally in. That's quite annoying. I parted out all the pieces here and then I still grabbed from my pile instead. Why do I even try? I love the lock nuts because they just, once they're in, they're in. Not like these other ones that you just kind of, you look at it the wrong way and it falls apart.
You look at it the wrong way and it just drops to bits.
Turn in the page. How many steps are there?
A lot.
I've just realized I'm about halfway with my steps.
What are you thinking? You're going to need a two-parter.
Well, we've been going for 2 hours already.
That's what I was thinking.
We could carry on.
It's how long you think it's going to take you.
I mean, looking at what I've got to do left, doesn't seem like I don't have many parts left over.
I think mine's mainly going to be wheels.
What do you guys at home think? Should we split this up into a two-parter or just keep going? Because I feel like I'm fine with keep going.
All I'm saying is I hope the black nuts that I've got are for the wheels. If they're not, I haven't been using them in the right place.
Oh, excuse me. I don't know why, but I enjoy using tweezers to collect bits. Makes me feel like I'm doing some sort of a professional job. I'm building suspension now. Shook.
I thought you'd already started that.
No, but now because I've I put the spring together there, and now this is the rear axle. So that's going to attach to the spring, and that will make the. That should complete the suspension. Oh, things are getting exciting now. Things are happening. Things are popping off, Jonny.
They're popping off what, your model?
No, things are popping off as in things are getting hot.
Look at that bad boy.
That is pretty sweet. That's actually quite cool. Yours is a bit more Meccano-y.
The sides of it are, at least.
Mine's all plastic. It's more molded pieces versus actual Meccano pieces. Just look like I'm giving the finger to everybody. My bad. I mean, in a way, Lego is also kind of strayed away from regular bricks because it's. If you look at most builds, like most of them don't come with like just 2x4 bricks.
No.
I mean, that's when they figured out that their market is mostly collectors,
Mm-hmm.
people who want IP kind of driven stuff. People like me. People with adult money.
You've got to be for Lego now, really.
I was supposed to go to the Lego store this weekend.
But you went
Gonna
to
buy some
A&E
Lego.
instead.
Yeah, I went to the hospital instead. Like, the most annoying part was, like, on Friday night when I went to A&E, it was fine. I was there an hour because they didn't have to try and figure out what was wrong with me. They knew where it hurt and they knew what to do with it.
Yeah.
So there was no, like, tests or do this, do that. So I was in and out within an hour, which was pretty sweet. But then when I went to the plastic surgery the next day, yesterday, I had to sit and wait for 6 hours.
I did wonder what you were doing there.
Yeah. You say that like you were there as well. Like, oh, funny, funny meeting you here.
Oh, yeah, I often just call in, see who's about.
No, like, because the way that they do it, they don't just like a doctor looks at you and then they consult with you and try and figure out what they're going to do. Basically, they'll just get you into the operating room and be like, all right, on the bed, let's numb this up and see what we have. And then they investigate as they go. So if they feel like they need to do more and cut open more, they'll do it there and then. But if they don't need to, then they won't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why it takes a lot longer, because if there isn't a set amount of time per person, it could take as long or as short as the patient needs. Like, I've got like 8 holes around my knuckle where they put the numbing So that's all bruised up now because I got stabbed a few times.
God.
Oh, suspension. Look.
Nice.
Uses that spring over there. Ow!
Goes another finger.
Almost. Okay, what am I doing now?
Taking the utter.
Having a good time over there.
Oh yeah, loving life. Honestly, it's all right. It's just like so fiddly, and I feel like I've been concentrating for hours.
Well, you have 2 of them.
Brilliant, thanks.
I feel like I can taste freedom. I guess we can keep going since it's our 10th episode, so it's kind of there's a wee milestone that we're crossing there. So we might as well make it a big one.
Yeah, boy.
You say that with such like, yeah, boy.
Sorry, I was screwing at the same time.
So let's have a little walk down memory lane, Jonny. Since this is our 10th episode.
Go on, and you start the walk.
All right. What is your so far favorite episode that you've done?
I like the Lego one.
I was about to say which Lego one, but it's only me who's done 2 Lego ones.
First Lego one. No, I prefer the one where it's no. The first Lego one I enjoyed. I feel like that was when we found sort of what we were doing.
Yeah,
the most.
found a bit of a belonging, kind of like something to do. Like building this podcast and doing it, the whole idea was we're gonna wing it and just see where it goes and see where it takes us.
Yes.
No real drive or idea. The original idea was, oh, we'll get guests on all the time, but we felt like with that we were losing a bit of focus on us, and we weren't growing us yet.
We were growing
stopped.
guests.
Yeah,
which is
so we
fine.
decided to stop the guest thing for a little while and try and just develop us for a few episodes.
Yeah. We have got
It
some
works
more
out
guests thinking about though. But we're
Well,
thinking
Matt
we'll get
Schmatzer-
guests on to build.
Well, Matt Schmatzer, he's a Print My Ride Detroit. If you haven't gone and checked his stuff out, he basically 3D prints cool roller coaster things and miniature roller coasters. So the plan is to get him on to talk about his roller coasters while we build one of his actual roller coaster models.
Yeah,
Which
boy.
I think could be quite interesting. Okay, I think that one's fixed, so that one's got a hand. Shire down that way. That one's got to clap up that way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's annoying. Like, I've got to line up a bunch of holes, which means moving a bunch of stuff, which means loosening it again. So it's like, why not get
Yep.
me to put it in that position the first place?
Stop. Exactly.
Also, you went quite posh there to start.
Yes. I have my moments of refinement. Very rare.
Okay, get that in there. You figured out what you're doing for the holidays? For the holidays.
What holiday?
You know, say it. Christmas.
Christmas. I ain't got a clue yet.
Why not?
Why not?
But why? Yeah.
Because Rona's doing everyone's plans over.
You're not going to go see your mum?
My mother, probably.
Memmy.
Mother?
Did your mum watch this?
Nah, probably not.
No.
Got better things to do.
Absolutely not. Why not? My mum watches us. Sounds like, Jonny, you need a new mum. Yes, that's how it works.
No comment.
So Sarah's been thinking we should get another dog.
Oh, dude. What is it, dog or kid? Oh, like yours are like your kid.
Well, a dog is cheaper than a kid. A dog is less maintenance than a kid. And a dog likes to lick my toes, which I enjoy.
Glad you said toes.
You were quite on the money there as well. You're just like, don't say penis, don't say penis.
I was thinking balls. I was like, oh, damn.
I don't know what you're into there, Jonny.
Not that.
How far are you with your drink, Jonny?
I'm through one.
Only.
Slow day in the office.
We should have an episode where we could just get absolutely annihilated. Like doing body shots and all that.
Body shots? Off what?
Yeah. Ourselves.
How are you going to film that?
We'll figure it out. We have the technology.
Next time I come down to yours, we'll have to do a live episode one evening.
Yeah, because we could have, but instead we got hammered.
Yeah,
So
well, that might be the
instead of getting
idea.
hammered before we stream, we get hammered during the stream.
On this.
Yeah.
Nice.
I miss drunk Jonny.
What do you mean you miss him?
He's fun.
I know it is.
Shall we see drunk Jonny again? Bing. Ching. What are they drinking? Drunk Jonny.
There is a few drunk ones in there, I will give you it. There's probably worse.
Yeah, I was quite light on you there.
Yeah,
But I mean-
thanks.
Let's talk about those Harry Potter pictures. What were those about?
We were in Heathrow, weren't we? And Chin Lu, one of our SolidWorks pals, loves Harry Potter. So we thought we're going to have to go in there. We have to buy her something, and we're going to have to get wand photos.
Yeah, we thought about buying a wand, but that was a bit pricey.
Yeah, that's pricey, Danny. You got some expensive hobbies.
Says me with my Lego.
My printers and Star Wars and
With your R2D2.
it's not a hobby, it's a life.
Yeah, but we were pretty hammered at that point.
Yeah, pretty is an understatement.
Because our flight got cancelled and we got loads of drink vouchers because we hustled.
We hustle real good.
Yeah, we pulled a hustle. The Heathrow hustle is what I'm going to call it.
Yeah. Fuck you, British Airways.
Was it British Airways we were flying with?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Terminal 5.
So, yeah, British Airways. We did the Heathrow hustle, got ourselves a bunch of vouchers.
Free sushi lunch.
Yeah. And took them straight to the bar and got drinks.
Took them
And
to a
then we
few
went to
bars.
the Harry Potter store. Cool. I am making some bang on. I feel like I'm at that point where I know what I'm doing. I'm not figuring out. Oops.
It's just going.
Yeah, things are just happening now. Tell me about it. I'd love to see Danny drunk. Drunk Danny sounds like a fun Danny.
You saying that normal Danny's not fun?
Mm.
Ooh.
No, but Danny doesn't drink really. He drinks mostly, if he does, it's cocktails.
How? Mixed drinks. I do love a good cocktail, though.
Cocktails are good because they're like juice. So you just gobble them up. Really quickly. And that's, number one, their problem. Number two, they're damn expensive.
Not in the right places.
Not your £5 fish bowls.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a fishbowl.
There's nothing wrong with one. It's just they cost a lot most of the time. So fish bowl is
Not
not
what I'd
usually
go.
my weapon of choice.
Danny says he gets very touchy-feely.
Well, he's really quite touchy-feely. Okie dokie. I made a mistake and I bent some things. So
Get in the hole.
that's what she said.
You've missed a few opportunities for that one, mate. I'm not going to lie.
Because I've been trying not to drop my nuts.
They're not dropped yet.
I've dropped a few nuts.
How many have you got?
Not all of them.
All the nuts. Right, we are getting places.
That looks really cool. I'm quite jealous about yours. I was quite jealous about mine. And then now I'm seeing yours come together. I'm like, you're molding basically. You're creating a shell.
If you want, I can
Which I
post
think
it
is
to you.
pretty
And
cool.
finish it for me.
No, you're right.
I think so.
Okay, cool. Oh, tail light time.
Has yours got
Tail
an actual
light.
light?
Time! It's got a little clear red plastic thing.
Ah,
So not an actual light, but
not a bad effort.
it would be cool if it had little flashy lights. It was like, all right, you redeem yourself, Meccano.
You've redeemed yourself. You put a flashy light on it. Good effort.
Good job, everybody. I've been looking at Harley Davidsons.
Oh God, it's reached that age.
And they're actually not that bad. Not bad at crust. I feel like I could rock that.
Sure.
No, I could. Like, I've got that biker look. That
Yeah.
Harley Davidson biker look. You want to put me that? You want to put that where? Oh heavens! Oh heavens!
Oh heavens!
Can't believe it's Sunday already.
I know. Well,
Mostly because I wasted my day yesterday.
you didn't waste it per se.
No, I wasted it.
You're just doing different things with it.
I'm absolutely cruising now. I see wheels. I'm doing wheels soon.
Oh, I'm doing wheels. I'm on that page. If I can get the chuffing exhaust on.
So we never answered the question of why do people not find fart jokes funny? Do you find fart jokes particularly funny, Johnny?
In the right situation.
What is a bad situation?
Funeral. Sorry, I'm focusing.
You said that as if you've been in that situation before.
I'm not
Just
saying
like-
I haven't. It's not appropriate as a coffin descends through a curtain, put it that way.
Are you trying to say, Johnny, that you have voided your bowels?
No, not mine.
Okay, I need to hear this. I need to know more.
No, it's never happened. I'm just saying that would be the worst place. I don't go to many funerals. I don't really, it's not a sort of event where you just turn up.
It's
How
already
did
something
you
that
know
you
it?
just kind of
I
rock
didn't.
up
I was
to.
just making numbers up.
No, good shout on that. Like that was pretty bang on. I can agree, but also depends on who's being buried.
Oh, if it was you, then I think it's more appropriate.
My boss has a deal with his wife. That on his birthday, every year, whenever he farts, she has to say thank you.
What?
And every year he sends me videos of his wife thanking him for the farts.
Okay.
My old housemate used to hate fart jokes. It made me sad.
Yeah, but he's very British.
He's Scottish.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. He's quite refined.
Quite refined, yeah. Well, his mum used to work in the palace for the Queen.
There you go. That'll do it, donkey.
That'll do it.
Hang on, did you say for the Queen or a Queen?
No, the Queen.
Okay, I was going to say I'm not sure there's more than one.
Oh, I'm putting bits in bits. Okay. There. I'm doing this thing of holding a bazillion pieces together.
Oh, if you only just started doing that, I've been doing that for hours.
No, I'm doing it again.
Guess who's onto wheels?
Oh mate, you're right at the end. You can sniff this. Why do you always finish first? Is that like a problem or like
Nah.
does it always happen that way? Do you like have you seen someone about it?
It's not my fault you struggle with the finest details of things.
No, I spend more time on the finer details. Yeah. But yeah, back to my old housemate. His taste is quite refined and that, but he when he
did
gets
bring
drunk.
Suspect meat to your barbecue. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck. I made mistakes. We should really slow down on the language and make this more family friendly.
All right, from next
I do
week,
feel
we'll
like
PG.
yes, I do feel like this is our naughtiest episode.
I'll blame Meccano.
Yeah, Meccano brings the devil out in us.
There's a devil in me.
The devil in your boy.
In There's a devil in all of us.
Like doing an Airfix model wasn't as frustrating as this.
I'm not doing an Airfix model. That'll send me over the edge, I think.
No, not like a gluey one. Snap fit one. Like I've got a cool Star Wars one that I did. 2 cool Star Wars ones that I did. I lost a bet. I can't be asked to find it. I'll find it later.
I think I got one like that. Is it the Bandai ones or something? It was like mega hard.
Yeah, Bandai. I've got a AT-80 and an AT-ST.
Yeah, mine's a Falcon, as per usual.
I thought about the Falcon, but because I've got all the Lego Falcons,
Yeah.
I thought maybe I'll just give that one a skip. Because I love the AT-80 and the AT-STs. So I want a little model of them. Oh, I'm doing the handlebars. That's what it is.
I just finished.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Okay, dokie, we are close to this finish line. I mean, I'll be happy to do Meccano again, just not very soon.
I'll do it again, but not next week.
Next week is. Star Trek.
No. Not unless you want to be doing it on your own again. I've never gelled with Star Trek, and I never will.
Why is that? I mean, neither have I. I've just never been interested in it.
I don't know. I find it quite boring.
Apparently the new ones are quite good, but at the same time, I just can't be asked.
My brother recommended me that Picard thing, but I feel like I've never been bothered to watch the others. So
For me, it's kind of I don't think I'll be as interested in it
no,
because I haven't really watched the others.
yep.
Ah, bollocks! I need to go hunting for that piece now.
The one you dropped.
Yeah.
Release the Kraken.
Oh, I need my phone for this.
Two wheels.
Found a piece of Lego I was looking for.
When did you lose it?
The last episode. It's quite annoying how there's no extras.
Oh shit. Yeah, like Lego, you get a few spares just in case you.
I've been given spares. Oh, you know why? Because I used them somewhere else where I shouldn't have. This is the second time I've had to dismantle this thing because I made mistakes.
He blames the models. I want to know if your axles are held in the same way as mine are, because I don't think it would pass an MOT.
MOTs are quite scary.
Why?
Because, like, they could just be like, nah.
Shoot. I've realised I made an error with one of the wheels. Word of warning, Kirby, when you do your wheels.
Don't put the tires on.
No. The centres have like a raised side and a flat side. Make sure you don't do what I did, which is put them the wrong way around.
Oh, right.
You see, there's like a cog. But one of the sides is raised and one isn't.
Okay. We are almost getting back to where I should be. Cool. You guys at least enjoying this out there in the YouTube's world, or Twitch if you're watching on Twitch.
Yeah, now we're on Twitch.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, my favorite episode, because we never got to that. I only spoke about the wheels. Would have to be, I forgot, the PC building one, because you made me shit myself, basically. Because you made me rush it in the end.
Oh yeah, there was a slight rush. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this Meccano to take me 2.5 hours.
let's fix the boo-boo. Cool. Getting there. Yeah, Meccano is definitely frustrating. Breathing there quite heavily.
Sorry. I was doing a focus.
So you're swallowing your mic.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, I spent almost 20 minutes on the same step because I kept making mistakes.
Yeah,
But
he
we're
did.
now moved off. Okay. Putting on the headlight. Have you got lights?
No, mine's a race bike, isn't it?
So it's done.
I just need some stickers. That kickstand is utter garbage.
Can confirm. Kickstand shit.
100%.
Right. So I'm like stone's throw away from finishing.
You done your wheels yet?
No. I've got to put my headlight on and then I've got to put my fork on. Yeah, I do. And then I've got to assemble the wheels. Okie dokie. So that's there. Let's put this on. Where is that one? I'm sighing because this is probably going to be quite difficult. I don't know. I lied. There we go.
Oh, you.
Yeah, girl. It's in. My milkshake brings all the boys to the air. They're like, it's better than yours. Damn right.
Stickers absolutely shite.
Really? Is that what you're struggling with?
Yeah.
It sounds like you need some sticker tweezers. Okay, wheels. I always feel like I've got to hurry around you.
What do you mean?
Because you finish so quickly.
You know it.
To be fair, I took 2 detours.
Yeah, you've been back and forth on a couple of things.
not only that, the fetching footage,
Yeah.
fetching bits of the floor.
Oh.
Aye.
I've done all the stickers on one side.
And now you got to do them again.
Yeah, basically.
How many stickers do you have?
Not a lot, but not. Sorry, not a small amount, but not a large amount. Somewhere in the middle, about 10.
I've got 4.
You're lucky.
These wheels definitely take a bit longer than they should.
They're just fiddly.
Now I'll come back.
Shaking like a friggin' leaf.
Why are you shaking?
I don't know. Sticker pressure.
Have you had your chocolate for the night?
My snack.
Diabetes.
That butchers.
Okay, that's one wheel done.
Have you got any flat parts left or not?
No.
I have.
Yes. What flat parts do you have left?
Just a very little one.
I've got 2 of those left over.
Okay. Are you meant to?
I assume so.
I assume so.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that one more time. And then I put the wheels on and I stickerify it and then we are done.
It gives you construction tips on the last page.
Mine were on the first page.
Mine weren't. Why has it got like the first few steps reprinted again at the back of the book? Oh no, I've folded it in half. It's all right.
You've come back to the beginning.
Yeah, they were on the first page. I take it back.
That's the start of the book. You're probably wondering, like, I've used all these pieces. I'm confused.
Where are these?
Okay. I do feel like I've gotten used to this now. And I'm
You get
moving a bit quick. Kind of like you work out your techniques as you go.
My techniques is done.
Yeah, I'm halfway through this wheel. Oh. Go. Boom. I wonder where 3D Experience World's going to be next year or the year after. I mean, next year it's cancelled. I wonder if they're going to hold their deal with
Nashville.
Nashville Center.
I would think they will have to.
No, but I'm sure they would have places booked like 2-3 years in advance.
Yeah, it's contracts though, and it's force majeure. It's out of their hands. So I don't know. They'd probably be able to reschedule most of them.
Yeah. I'm still so bummed that we don't get to go again.
Oh, no, I look forward to that week away.
Well, we were planning a 2-week trip.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Sarah's telling me today she really wants to go and shoot guns. At me? I've been listening to a lot of country music lately.
Good.
And do you know the song "What Makes You Country"?
Yes.
That one really sticks there. So it's like, but you're not country. It's like you don't have to be country to be country. You don't have to be. You don't have to live on a farm to be country.
You should have just said that only. Oh, I'm gonna have to change that. That's gonna annoy me.
What do you do?
Another word of warning: the tread patterns are facing the opposite ways, and I can't live with that.
You can't have that. Okay. That's the rims built. Let's put these wheels on. The best thing about this build so far is that the wheels are on the last bit.
Remember what I told you about the centers?
What?
You listened to what I said about the centers of the wheels, didn't you?
Oh, the centers. Yeah. You said the sentence. It's like, what sentence?
Okay. We're all fixed.
Oh, your rims all aligned. Okay, let's start with the back. Oh no, that's the front. Okay, that uses just pins.
They don't stand very well. There we go. Uh-oh.
Did you get the trade wrong on both of yours?
No, just the one. That was what was bugging me, is that there was one way and one was the other way.
Okay, which type of spacer is this using? Almost there. And he's in. He's home free. And I'm free like a bird now. Now watch this last one be an absolute ball ache. Because, you know, why not? Okay. Thick.
Worst part about mine is the stand for it is just utter garbage.
You said so. Why is it garbage?
Because right, it just clips on the back wheel like a tiny. It's like a racing stand, fair enough, but the racing ones clip onto the axle, and if you don't get the tire like perfectly square and balanced, it just falls over.
Sounds like a you problem, Johnny.
It is. Look. Shit.
Shit.
It's going to be this week's 3D printing challenge. I'm going to put it on the front. That makes a difference. Not very
No,
much.
it shouldn't because the it can still weeble wobble. Weeble wobbles, but they don't fall down.
The front wheel.
Oh, I can tell this is going to be rubbish because it's one of those bikes that the axle was only fixed on the one end.
Yeah, mine's like that. Just one arm.
Home stretch, boys.
Yeah.
Yes. It's finito. Wait. Yes. Boom, baby.
Stand it up then.
See, mine's got a little kickstand. I can just
Mine does.
do-
Yeah, that's much better.
What was that?
My foot.
Sure. That doesn't sound like no foot. Oh, I've got to put my stickers on real quick. I didn't realize yours was a Ducati as well.
Yeah, that's why I sent both of them so you could pick which one you wanted to do. I thought it'd be nice to have two different bikes, but a similar sort of topic.
Sticker doesn't have much real estate to sit on, considering it's just holes.
No, I didn't. It was kind of hard to get them to fold over the sharp edge as well.
Mine are just flat on. I don't have to do any. Mine are just on one.
Plain.
Yeah. One plate. Yeah, stickers applied. I'm quite happy with that. It actually looks really good.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty good sets, I think.
Come on, Eileen. The only shit thing about my stand is that when I put it on, it just kind of like folds away.
Yeah, that's not the best, mate. Have you got one on each side?
No.
Yeah, it's a bit. You might need to tighten that nut a bit.
It's a lock nut, so it doesn't loosen up each time I do that, but yeah, we'll see.
I'm all done.
Ow. That's it. Use your saw finger. But I love the suspension.
Mine doesn't. See, mine has suspension on the back. But it's definitely a race bike when you see how much movement it's got.
Yeah, mine's
Like,
I'm quite happy with that. Like, it was frustrating, but I feel like it was worth it.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, what did we spend on this? Like 30 quid?
Yeah, it's 3 hours nearly.
I've got a bolt left over.
I've got more than a bolt left over, so.
Yeah, I've got more of these little side wings, a washer, another bolt. There's a lot of the general plastic stuff left over. And a piece of Lego. Let me put my face back up. My hair is long.
Oh, mate. El Mop.
Yeah. I've been wearing hats a lot lately. You pleased with that? You happy with that?
I am pleased, yeah. I think it was an interesting one.
That is now our longest stream ever. But it's our 10th episode, so why not?
Yeah.
Like, doing this 10 times in a row. How long have we been doing this? Let's go have a look.
A while. Good few months. 5 months.
I will get us an exact date from our first video. 4 months ago. 1st of June.
Doing good.
So 4 months cracking on.
Yeah.
I think it's been good fun so far. I hope you guys over there watching us have been enjoying it. Watching us swear and scream and hate the models that we absolutely love to build.
Yep. Something like that.
Yeah, like that just fell out, so
What is it?
it's a bolt.
Didn't you just drop a spare one in there? That's
Yes,
quite a lot
I think it was
bolt left.
Sorry?
I've got like one little tiny screw bolt left.
I've got a little one and a long one.
Oh. Okay.
So I don't know where that's been.
Where it's meant to be.
But yeah, like for 30 quid, the size of model you're getting and the amount of time that we spent on this.
Yeah, exactly. You've spent a decent amount of time on it.
It's quite similar. It's like you can just see it there in the corner. The wooden model, the Rocal model that we built. That was also like 30 quid, and that was good 8 hours, well, close to 8 hours worth of building. So, I mean, these sets, if you want something just to fill up your time a bit and make something and build something, these sets are very, very good for that.
Yep.
Like, Legos, for 30 quid, you're getting a set that big, your pod
40.
racer. And I do feel like Lego is a bit more, you're not getting as much money for as what you could kind of with these sets.
Yeah, I mean, 30 quid, we had 3 hours out of this. 30 quid on Lego is like 40 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah,
But
it's
comes in nice organized bags.
Yeah, you're paying for
That.
a lot more than just the product. No, I'm pleased with this. I'd be happy to do another Meccano set at some point in the future. If you're down for that.
Yeah.
Definitely. I thought your webcam froze because
I was having like a sleep moment. I was thinking about something. But yeah. Ooh, it is getting late. I'm getting tired. I am too.
I think that's a nice little spot to leave it.
Yes.
Happy 10th episode anniversary.
Should have a keg.
Explosions going. So?
I was saying, you were saying explosions. I said keg.
Yeah, that too.
Different priority.
Have a keg. Just do like a massive kegger. Toga.
Love it.
I mean, I do feel like if this drops on the floor, it's not going to fall to pieces.
It depends how well you did the bolts up. I start getting a bit lazy towards the end. The back wheels.
I tighten mine up real nice and tight.
Nice and tight.
Nice and tight.
Nice and
but I am going to tighten up this kickstand bolt a bit. Just so that I can get a bit more rigidity out of it. Rigidity. Go away. There we go.
Right. And tight.
Go. Oh, don't listen up. Oh, fuck. It's falling over. Oh, shit. Language. Swore. We need to... I think this was our most foul language episode, so I'm sorry if that makes you cringe and cry a little bit inside. I think that's something we need to work on. Try to be a bit more PG. That way we can get sponsors, Jonny. Sponsors.
Yes.
Yeah, next episode, let's jump into some designing. I think that'll be good fun.
No,
I think it's a good time because it'll be a good time to jump into some designing, and then we'll have to print out the bits for the following episode where we build it and see how good we are.
Yeah.
All right, I feel like that'll be interesting. Let me bring this up. There it is. Hey! Well, let's see, Jonny, if I can do this. I haven't been drinking in a couple of days, so we should see how well. I make that sound really bad. I haven't been drinking in a couple of days. Like, when I drink, I'll have one most of the time.
I mean, last week you didn't get it right, and I wasn't even here to correct you, so...
No, I messed up last week.
I know.
As I always do. Anyway, so if you want to follow me and what I do on my own time and that, follow me at KJ Designs 365.
And if you want to follow me, Kessel Run Creations.
When last did you post something, Jonny?
3 hours ago. And a story today. We are on fire.
What? You did a story? I need to look at this.
Content is coming.
Content is coming. I hope so. Yeah, we've got some projects that we're getting lined up on our own thing, and we want to start getting some projects put together for the podcast.
Yeah. Lightsabers next week.
Yeah. If you want to follow what we're doing and when we're going to be live next, you can subscribe to our channel or follow us on Twitch. Or if you're listening via any audio streams, give us a follow. You can also follow us on our social media where we post about where we're going to be in live next. It's usually every 2 weeks. We've been fairly consistent with that. If you want to follow us on Instagram, we are at thecorepodcast.contact. Ding. That's one. If you want to follow us on Facebook, we are at The Core Podcast, where the O is a 0. Ding. That's 2. On Twitter, we are at _core podcast. Ding, ding, ding. That is 3 that I got right. I always mess these up, and I don't know why. So follow us on Twitter there if you want to see what we're doing, if that's your preferred platform. And on YouTube, we are at The Core Podcast. On Twitch, we are The Core Podcast. And all the other audio, where if you're listening to this as an audio stream, we are The Core Podcast on everything else.
He's only gone and got them all right. 10 episodes in, he's got it down.
Beam, beam, beam. I have to make this one count. Considering this is our first 3-hour episode, I think our second longest is just breaking records now, hey?
Hour and 40-ish. "3D Aero Adventures" was an hour 50. The Marvel episode,
first one was an hour 50. Yeah, hour 52. So this one smashes it out of the park. Our longest episode ever.
Great effort.
Yeah, we didn't intend for this one to be long, but kind of when we got to 2 hours, we realized we didn't have much left to do. Not enough to fill an episode. But our next episode will be building live design stuff. That will be fun. Don't know how we're going to do it. We'll figure it out.
Just screen share, it'd be fine. Should be all right, hopefully. We'll figure it
But
out.
can we dual screen share? That's the thing.
We'll have a play around. We'll contact
have a fiddle.
We'll
figure it out.
Right.
Oh, I'll stop.
Mate,
Thank you very much for what?
Your hands were that small, you wouldn't have had such trouble with Meccano.
Well, yeah, that would be much easier.
Yeah. Couldn't be any more difficult.
All right. Thank you very much. There we go. I've gone and messed it up. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching us getting all frustrated at a kid's toy.
It's 10 plus this one, actually.
Yeah, I was looking at that 10 and up, and we couldn't even do it.
3 hours.
So I hope
2 for our mental age.
I hope that was enough entertainment for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
I've got to press it.
Yep, it's always your job.